Hey, welcome back to English Learning with Friends. I'm Anna, and today I have my good friend Alex here with me.
Hey everyone, thanks for having me. I'm Alex, and I'm really excited to
So today we're going to talk about something that confuses a lot of English learners. We're talking about prepositions, but not the easy ones, the confusing ones.
Oh man, prepositions. I remember learning those in school. They were weird.
Right? So we're focusing on prepositions like about, according to, against, and as for. These words have multiple meanings and they show up in everyday conversation all the time. So let's just talk naturally about them.
Cool. I like this approach. Just talking like we normally do.
Exactly. Okay, so let me start with something. I was just thinking about something this morning before you got here.
Oh yeah? What were you thinking about?
I was thinking about my job interview next week. I'm really nervous about it, like super nervous.
Wait, you have a job interview? I didn't know that. Tell me more about it.
Yeah, I do. But first, let me explain what I mean. See, I just used about twice, right? Thinking about and nervous about. In both cases, about means the same thing. It's the topic, the thing I'm focused on.
Okay, so about equals the subject or topic.
Exactly. It's what you're thinking of or feeling something toward. So if I say, I'm worried about my health, the about tells you what I'm worried about, my health.
That makes sense. Easy one.
It is the easy one, but here's where it gets interesting. About can also mean approximately, like, I've been waiting about 20 minutes.
Oh, so same word, different meaning.
Yes, exactly. So in that sentence, about doesn't mean the topic, it means roughly or around. About 20 minutes means 20 minutes, maybe 19, maybe 21. Not exact.
Okay, I see. So context matters.
So much. Context is everything with prepositions. Anyway, back to my interview. I'm thinking about whether I should wear my blue suit or my black suit.
That's what you're nervous about?
Well, not super nervous, but yes, I'm thinking about it. And honestly, I'm a little against wearing the blue suit because I wore it last time and I didn't get the job.
Oh, so you're using against now. Tell me about that.
Okay, so against, it can mean you're opposed to something. You don't want it to happen. So I'm against the blue suit. I don't want to wear it. I'm opposed to that choice.
Got it. So against equals opposed to, doesn't like.
Right, but here's the thing. Against has other meanings too. For example, I could say, I'm running against my friend in the race. That's different, right?
Yeah. That sounds like competition?
Exactly. In that case, against means competing with someone. Or I could say, don't lean against that wall, it's wet paint. And there, against just means touching or next to something.
Wow, so against has like 3 meanings?
At least 3. And this is why prepositions are so hard for learners. The same word means totally different things depending on context. So let me ask you something. According to your parents, what should you do with your life?
Oh man, according to my parents? That's funny.
See what I did there? I used according to.
Yeah, and according to means like what they think or what they say.
Exactly. According to means as stated by or as told by. So if I say, according to the weather report, it's going to rain tomorrow, I'm saying that's what the weather report says. The information comes from that source.
So it's about where the information comes from.
Precisely. It's showing your source. Like, according to my friend Sarah, this restaurant has really good pizza. I'm saying that's what Sarah told me. Sarah is my source.
And that's different from just saying this restaurant has good pizza.
Yes.
When you add according to, you're saying this is someone else's opinion or information, not necessarily facts. It makes it clear that this information comes from a specific person or source.
That's smart. It's honest, like you're giving credit.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so now let's talk about as for.
Oh, as for. I think I know this one.
Do you? Okay, go ahead.
As for is like when you're changing the subject. Like, I love pizza. As for vegetables, I hate them.
That's actually perfect. You got it. As for means you're shifting focus to a different topic. You're saying, now let's talk about this other thing. It's a transition word.
But is it still a preposition?
Great question. Technically, in that use, as for is kind of a prepositional phrase or a transition phrase. It's a little different from the other prepositions we've talked about because it's really about organizing your thoughts in your conversation.
Interesting. So if I said, I love my job, as for my apartment, it's pretty small. I'm switching from talking about my job to talking about my apartment?
Yes, exactly. You're saying, okay, we talked about the job, now let's focus on the apartment. You can also use it when you're talking about someone else, like, my sister is really organized. As for my brother, he's a total mess.
That's funny. So it's like giving equal time to different topics.
Kind of, yeah. It's basically saying, when it comes to this other thing, or speaking about this other thing, it's a natural way to organize what you're saying.
Cool. That one seems easier than the others.
It is. It's more straightforward. Okay, so let me put all of these together now. Let me tell you something, and you see if you can catch all 4 prepositions, okay?
Okay, I'm ready.
So, I'm thinking about my new project at work. According to my boss, it's going to be really important. I'm actually against the way he wants me to do it. I think my way is better. And as for my coworkers, they seem excited about it.
Okay, so thinking about is the topic. According to my boss is where the information comes from. You're against his way means you don't agree with his way. And as for my coworkers means you're shifting to talk about them.
Yes, perfect. You got all of them.
I actually understood that. This is exciting.
It is exciting, and it's exciting because you're hearing it naturally. You're not just reading grammar rules. You're listening to someone actually use these words in real conversation.
So, can I ask something? You said thinking about at the beginning, right? About your interview?
Yeah.
But you could also say, I was thinking about wearing the blue suit.
Yes. About there is still the topic, what I'm thinking of. The thing I'm focused on thinking about.
And that's different from when you said about 20 minutes?
Totally different. In that case, about means approximately, roughly. So you're not saying the topic, you're saying around this number.
So, same word, completely different meaning, but you know which one based on the sentence?
Right. Your brain just learns it naturally. After you hear it enough, you don't have to think about it. You just know.
That makes me feel better, because sometimes I feel stupid when I don't understand prepositions.
Don't feel stupid. Seriously. Native English speakers find prepositions confusing too. I was talking to my mom the other day about this, actually, and she was like, I never think about why I say in the car or on the bus. I just say it. So even native speakers don't really understand the rules consciously.
Really?
Yeah, we just absorb them. We learn them by hearing and using them thousands of times. So don't be hard on yourself.
Thanks. Hey, can you use against in a different context? I want to hear more examples.
Sure. So I could say, this is against the rules. That means it violates the rules, or it goes opposite to what the rules say. Or don't go against your gut feeling. That means don't oppose your instinct. Don't go against what you feel is right.
So in both cases, you're opposing something.
Or it's contrary to it. Or you could also say, the light was shining against the wall. And there, I'm just describing the direction. The light is going toward and hitting the wall.
Okay, so that's the one where against means like physically touching.
Yes, touching or next to, or pressing against. There are a lot of ways to use it. This is why I wanted to do this conversation, because people think prepositions are just one thing, but they're so flexible.
They're like shapeshifters.
I love that. Yes, they're shapeshifters. Okay, here's a harder one. What if I said, I have nothing against your boyfriend?
That's you don't have anything against him, so you're not opposed to him. You like him.
Well, not necessarily that I like him, but it means I have no complaints about him. I have no opposition toward him. He's fine with me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like you don't dislike him.
Exactly. You're not against him. You have nothing against him. It's a phrase we use a lot.
Got it. Okay, so let's go back to according to. Can you use it for facts or just opinions?
Both. You can say, according to the science, climate change is real. That's according to facts and research. Or you can say, according to my friend Jamie, that movie was terrible. That's according to an opinion. So it works for both, as long as you're citing a source.
So you're just saying where the information comes from.
Yes, you're making it clear this isn't just your own thought. It's coming from somewhere. Someone else said it or discovered it.
That's actually really useful, because sometimes you want to disagree with something, but you want to be polite about it.
Oh my gosh, yes. Like you could say, according to the article, this is the best way to cook chicken, but I don't agree. See, you're presenting information politely without making it seem like the article is wrong. You're just offering a different perspective.
That's smart. That's diplomatic.
Exactly. Prepositions can help you communicate better. Okay, let's talk about as for again, because I have a funny example.
Okay, tell me.
So the other day, I was at lunch with my friends, and everyone was talking about their vacation plans. And my friend Marcus was like, I'm going to Hawaii, Sarah's going to Mexico, and as for me, as for him, he was going to... Wait, that doesn't make sense the way he said it.
What do you mean?
Well, he started with, I'm going to Hawaii, so that's already about him. Then when he said, as for me, it sounded weird. You use as for to switch focus to someone or something you haven't talked about yet.
Oh, so you don't use it to talk about yourself when you've already been talking about yourself.
Right, it would be weird. You'd say, I'm going to Hawaii, not as for me, I'm going to Hawaii, not in the same sentence or right after. You use as for to bring someone new into the conversation.
Makes sense. Like, Sarah loves coffee. As for Alex, I prefer tea.
Perfect example. See, you're getting this.
I feel like I'm actually learning something right now.
You are. And you know what's cool? You're learning it the way you should learn a language, not with flashcards and rules, but by hearing it naturally and understanding the context.
Can I tell you something? I was thinking about this the other day, and I want to ask you about it.
Of course.
So, I went to dinner with my girlfriend, and according to the menu, this appetizer was supposed to be spicy, but it wasn't spicy at all. Like, not even a little bit.
Okay, so the menu was wrong.
Yeah, and I was against ordering it at first because I was scared, but then I ordered it anyway, and it wasn't spicy, so I was worried about nothing.
That's great. So you had nothing to worry about, and you weren't against it in the end. You ordered it.
Right, but here's my question. If the menu had said spicy and I was against eating spicy food, could I say I'm against ordering this?
Yes, you could. That would mean you don't want to order it. You're opposed to that choice. But in your story, you were just nervous. You weren't opposed to it.
so that's a different feeling.
Okay, so against is really about opposition or being against something as a principle.
Yes, or as a rule or as a direction. Like, if the wind is very strong, you could say, it's hard to walk against the wind. The wind is pushing one way and you're trying to go the opposite way.
Like a metaphor, too?
Exactly. So many uses.
Prepositions are wild.
They really are. Okay, here's something I want to know. According to you, what's the hardest thing about learning English?
Honestly, prepositions. We just talked about this, but yeah, because in my language, we don't have them the same way. So I just have to memorize what sounds right.
And that's totally valid. That's actually how most people learn prepositions. You hear them so many times that they just feel right or wrong. You develop an intuition.
Have you always known these prepositions?
No. I mean, I'm a native speaker, so I learned them as a child, but I never sat down and studied them like I'm teaching you now. I just heard them everywhere. At home, at school, in movies, in conversations.
So you didn't learn them, you absorbed them.
Yes, and that's what I hope happens for you too. That you'll start seeing and hearing about, according to, against, and as for everywhere, and eventually it will feel natural.
That sounds realistic, actually. Like, not impossible.
It's not impossible at all. Okay, let me give you one more example before we wrap up. I want to tell you about something that happened at work.
Okay, go ahead.
So we had a big meeting, and my boss was talking about a new project. And according to him, we need to finish it in 2 months. But I'm against the timeline. I think 2 months is not enough time. And as for my team, they seem really stressed about it.
So you're presenting information from your boss, you're expressing your disagreement, and then you're talking about how your team feels?
Yes, all with these prepositions. And notice according to is for the information source, against is for my opinion, and as for is for switching focus to another group.
Okay, I think I actually get it now.
I'm so proud of you.
Thanks. So when should I actually use these in my real life?
All the time. Like next time you're having a conversation with someone, pay attention. Listen for these words. You'll be surprised how often you hear them.
And then I'll start using them?
Exactly. Your brain will learn. You don't have to force it. Just listen, listen, listen. And then one day you'll use one of these words correctly without even thinking about it. And that's when you know you're really learning English.
That's cool.
Okay, before we finish, I want to ask you, do you have any other questions about these prepositions?
No, I think I'm good. I'm going to listen for these words now.
Perfect. That's the best approach. And remember, you're not going to be perfect. You're going to make mistakes. And that's okay. That's part of learning.
Yeah, I'm not worried.
Well, I'm a little worried, but you know what I mean. I do. Hey, I'm worried about things all the time. Speaking about that, as for English learning, just be patient with yourself.
I will.
Thanks for doing this. Of course. Thanks for being here. Okay, friends, if this was helpful, please let us know. And if you have questions about prepositions or any other English topic, leave a comment. We read everything.
Thanks for watching.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.